Welcome to Timeout with Rick and Mike Uncensored. Well, somewhat uncensored. We used to be more uncensored, but now we are monetized. So we are not as much uncensored, but not all the way censored, if that makes sense. Remember to join our YouTube membership for exclusive shows and our Patreon/podcast media for the 100% uncensored. Now on to the #1 rated podcast in all the land. Around this area, Block. Voted by Podcast Weekly Digest China. And here we go, folks. It's showtime.
Alrighty, and welcome to Time Out with Rick and Mike, somewhat uncensored. There we go. I'm Rick.
Oh, and I'm Mike.
Okay, so we got the new intro.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh, and I see we managed to get 2 pieces of tape now.
Yeah,
like we're really moving up.
Now we got the X going, and
you know that's funny. I mean, hopefully Elon's not like
yeah.
You know what? No.
Yeah. It's true. I wonder if he got that. I wonder if he has the X.
I don't know. I hadn't gotten any DMs from him, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he follows me.
Or wonder who owns the 3Xs.
Well,
I wonder if he owns those.
No, I don't think he does.
You
yeah, that's why it's just called X, because
he couldn't do the 3.
He looked up, like, me and him were talking, and if he could get 2, but that didn't make a lot of sense, right?
X.
Yeah, so.
And then just XXX.
Yeah, he couldn't do that because apparently that automatically puts you into a category of NFSW. No, NSFW, not safe for work or watching.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
I just started seeing those. Don't ask me how I've seen those.
Don't click on the link, especially at work, because they're watching. They really are watching.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I kept seeing stuff pop up.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm like, and I kept hitting no.
Exactly.
And then it wouldn't go to the page though. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Uh-huh.
So then I would go back and it would show and then I realized what it was.
Yeah.
And then, but again, don't ask me what I was watching
or
what I was trying to watch.
I mean, I'm sure you were just trying to look up, like, hey, what's going on X? And then, but your finger just like,
Exactly. What do we got? Okay.
We got a very high pollen for tomorrow.
I kept seeing it pop up over there.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, very, very high pollen tomorrow.
So anyway, welcome to the new show.
Absolutely, the new show, the show that's monetized.
Yes.
Yes. All we need now is the money.
PG. Also.
NC-17. No. PG-18.
Yeah,
because it's you got to be 18.
You got to be 18. Yeah.
So it's PG until we get through a certain time number, so they're on the clock, and then that's why I got my timer.
The timer is kicking.
Yeah.
And then so I think the new intro turned out good.
Yeah, I like it.
But it is even though it's try to be a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
I do like having the we do have the members only section on YouTube.
Absolutely, yes, members only.
And no, there is nothing on there right now.
No, we don't even sell jackets.
No, nothing. And actually, our store will be coming up.
Yes,
which we will not make anything off of.
But we could have members only jackets. We could bring them back.
Yes, there we go.
Because I hadn't seen them yet. But they bring everything back.
They bring everything back.
They're retro. There you go.
I set up a store. I just got to put all of our stuff on it. But their prices are. So we're not making a dime off
for our stuff. Yeah. Is like, okay, so where do we have it made at? Like you got people on Temu right now that's like, oh yeah, we'll have that.
Now if I could have
we might be canceled by the time the boat gets here.
That's actually true. Yeah, it probably will. No, I set it up on Shopify, and their prices are not
Shopify.
So I mean, if I could find something else, definitely. But I got to send all the logos in. But I was just going through and looking at all the pricing for shirts and hats and like, well.
What if we provide the shirts? Because I know a place.
Well, we could both do that.
Like we could ride together and go get some. I mean, it's just right up the street.
Well, to actually do the shirts. I was wanting to do the shirts ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't figured out how to set a store up on YouTube.
Oh, we could do that on Etsy.
Yeah.
You put a link Click the link
There
for
we go.
our Etsy store.
There we go.
Yeah.
So anyway, we might have some cheaper stuff.
Yeah.
Because Shopify wasn't cheap.
Really?
I like cheap stuff.
Absolutely.
I
We're
mean,
on a budget. Obviously, because otherwise we'd be in a.
I want to support even the other podcasts that I listen to. I've checked out some of their stuff, and it's like, and they're like, sorry it costs so much. Trust me, we ain't hardly making nothing off this.
Just give me a ballpark of a T-shirt. Like they make the shirt or
yeah.
Okay, give me a ballpark. How much am I looking at for a T-shirt?
$24.99.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. With just two colors. So I'm taking a color out.
We don't have but two colors. Well,
yeah.
All right. Technically, we got three colors. Well, then four if you use the black.
So yeah, it was. I was like, okay.
How much for four colors?
I didn't even go that far.
Three colors?
Yeah, I think it was $1.99 per each color after two.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you got that kind of money, you're really not worried about an extra $2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was like $24.99 for a T-shirt.
I mean, you're not going to get 7 so you can wear one every day. Well, they're not. And we might.
I even thought, again, this is still just a hobby.
Absolutely.
But even if we made $2 or $3 off of a shirt, that would be cool.
Yeah, we'd have to sell like 50 shirts to have enough money to get gas.
So it would do nothing but maybe buy us a beer to, or just something like that.
Yeah.
But I figure we could.
Keystone.
Yeah, we couldn't even do that.
Well, Old English?
Oh yeah, there we go. What's the Old Milwaukee's best?
Ooh.
Which one's you had the red one and the blue one. One was Old Milwaukee and the other one was Old Milwaukee's best.
Oh, God. They both suck.
Does it exist anymore?
Probably.
I always knew, I didn't always. It seemed like, I'll be polite about it. I knew a few ladies that I worked with that drank Old Milwaukee's best, and they looked like.
They weren't ladies.
No, they weren't.
They had probably worked at a truck stop, wink, wink.
Well, the one, I went and did her yard for her, and she come out, she's like, you want a beer? And I was like, And then I noticed she had an Old Milwaukee's best in her hand.
And you're like, no, a glass of water will be fine.
Exactly. Like, who the hell drinks that?
Hey, real quick, I turned, you remember Uncle Buzzy, right?
Yeah.
All right. And for those of you who don't know, well, you just don't know. We'll get into that later. I turned him on to, I don't know if you've ever drank this or not, natural ice.
Yes.
Like I drink Natty Light, but natural ice, 6%, alcohol or whatever. If you could get the first two, if you can get the first couple in you, and they're not bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't take but about 4. But yeah, since he was on a fixed income, because that's how I like to help people. I'm a problem solver. So fixed income, and you could get a case of that for like $12. So yeah, he was very thankful. Brenda and Wayne, not so much.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm just I'm trying.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, it's good. I guess.
That is the good stuff. Well, today is, what episode are we on?
We are on episode 28, and we are 8 minutes and 15 seconds in this motherfucker.
Oh, look at that.
Got to wait a certain amount of time before I can say motherfucker.
So we got
So when were we last in here?
Well, we skipped a whole week.
All right.
Because something about you were at a swingers party again.
No. But you know what? It doesn't matter how many times I say that now. It's like saying anything else. Like, no, I'm not. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure. Wink, wink.
Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. Say whatever you want. Damn it. That's not where I was. As a matter of fact, I was on a birthday outing that my wife had set up. So that's where I was last weekend.
Oh, well, there we go.
Last
weekend.
Yeah,
last weekend.
Yeah.
So you didn't work.
I took a day off.
Okay.
And because.
Did you empty the trash before you decided to take the day off?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't empty the trash anymore at all. when somebody says something about trash, I get triggered into a way that it's like I like my veins start sticking out. I start twitching and shit.
You got Tourette's kicking in?
Yeah, I'm like, and I start off with just a string of cuss words of I wish I would take this. I'm not, nope, and I don't care who's around. We getting done early? Let them fucking do it. I'm not, no. Where are the trash bags? I'll show you where they're at. I'm not changing. No, no. And that might be the hill I die on. I'm over that. No, it's too much. I can't.
Well, I know you went on your trip, and
yes.
I think everybody that at least somewhat follows us.
All right. Was that like 16 people?
Yeah, the tens and tens. And
yeah, tens and tens.
We might even be at the third 10 by now. Tens and tens.
Then we could call it
tens.
15s and 15s. You know what I mean? Like we're getting bigger and bigger, but that we got more 10s and 15s. So.
Exactly. I'd rather it take longer to say.
Right.
If it takes longer to say,
then it sounds bigger than it is.
Yes. So we got our tens and tens and tens.
Yeah.
Because by the first 10, people have stopped counting.
Yeah.
They don't realize how many that you only said 3.
Right.
So.
Right.
So we got I think everybody's seen your cosmetic surgery.
And again, I appreciate you putting that on every platform that we had. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little tipsy when I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and post this. Not thinking that.
Yeah, I got the text and you're like, hey, here's this. Blast this thing out there, and I'm like,
I don't recall blast, but
whatever. I'm like, well, let's print this S Tatt on all of our social media accounts.
Yeah, thanks for that.
And
so my mom was real surprised. Like,
well, at least it didn't say mom.
Well, nobody knows what it says.
Well, it doesn't say mom. Sorry, I gave that away.
No, that's fine. I didn't do the heart with the mom and the arrow or whatever.
Yeah.
However,
right on your ass.
Yeah, because that's where you want mom's name is on your ass.
Yes.
Maybe an M on both cheek and an O, kind of up here in the middle of your back.
You get the old tramp stamp.
Yeah, and then like barbed wire arrow, that runs through the heart. Where's the fucking heart? Like, is it like half on one on, you know what I'm saying? Like it would break in the middle, so to speak.
I like that.
No, not on me. I don't like that.
And do you cover the whole thing in? That's a lot.
That's where the O is.
There
M on one cheek, M on the other cheek, and then, O.
Hey, Mom, look. Look what I got, Mom.
No.
Well, yeah. So we got some good views on that though.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I'm glad. I know Clearwater got. There was a whole lot of people in Clearwater that got a great shot. But you know what I did that just in hindsight was one of the dumbest things I think I've ever done or said.
I'm waiting.
As I'm laying there, needle going, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, so you ever get any weird requests? I wasn't thinking apparently very clear at all. Because as I'm laying there and he's got his hand on my ass, I'm like, so you ever get any weird requests or weird places, people ask for tattoos? And then it took me a minute. He's like, not really. But I could tell he was just trying to be nice and not go dumbass. Well,
literally,
this is one, that I'm definitely going to remember. And to everybody else that was in Clearwater, you're welcome.
So was the tattoo place full?
It was Friday the 13th, so they had, and I think a lot of tattoo parlors or establishments do this. They run a special, on Friday the 13th. I was a little upset about it, and I'll tell you. They have like tattoos that they'll do for. I want to say it was like $31. All right, because Friday the 13th for 31.
Yours went 31.
No, because I'm pretty sure that the people that got those tattoos. I never heard a needle. I'm pretty sure it's a sticker. Because I sounded like there was a chainsaw, grinding, like he was cutting lumber or something on me. I didn't hear shit else. And I mean, there was one person closest me to you that was like, yeah, I'm getting the infinity symbol or something. And my friend is too. And dude rubbed her arm literally with alcohol. He's like, I'm just cleaning your arm. If you can't take that, then maybe we don't need to do this, because if you jerk and, it's just going to be screwed up. Meanwhile, her friend, has got a couple of tattoos, so she's obviously, familiar with how it works. But, yeah, so, I mean, it turned out, but I didn't hear a damn thing. I didn't hear a nothing, nothing. And I mean, I was actually listening to see if I could hear it, because heard mine. Everybody heard mine.
Yeah, we all heard yours on the video.
Yeah, you could hear mine. Yeah, that was Yeah, that was not just like added sound. No, that was it. That was how it sounded. I don't know if he had the 8000 model, you know what I mean, and everybody else is just working with the, they still got the 100 or whatever. But I was like, there's no noise, like literally, like there's no sound.
So the place was full though. So
it wasn't full. I mean, they
just like bam, here
they were actually a new establishment.
Okay.
All right. Like, and what I mean by that is they're not like, I don't want to say they're a chain, but they have more than one location, in the Tampa area. All right.
Okay.
But yeah, I got there, like, I woke up in the morning and was like, you know what? It's my birthday vacation.
I want a guy touching my ass. Or, I mean... I didn't know what you were thinking.
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
That was completely not even remotely close. I wasn't even, no.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't thinking that. Actually saw a girl in there and was like, but no, she was the piercing person. So, and
you didn't get one of those?
No.
Okay.
No, they did have a special on that also. But they wouldn't pierce anything weird. I was there long enough to hear it, all right? So, like them cutting up and talking and whatever. So, yeah, they won't pierce certain things for, on a discount. But they'll do it.
They'll do it, but no discount.
But yeah, you're going to have to pay. If you really want to get that Prince Albert or, whatever, Edgar
I wonder
the Great.
Is that still a thing? I guess.
Not for me.
No,
absolutely not.
And not for me. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need I just don't need it. I don't need to go through a metal detector and them go, all right, empty your pockets. Well, we're gonna be here for a minute. Hold on, let me take these barbells out of my penis. Tallywhacker. Can we say tallywhacker? We can say tallywhacker, right?
I think we
right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, because penis, that's a medical term, right?
Sure, yeah.
No, I'm not doing that, because hell, if you take them out, do you have issues trying to put them back in? I don't know. Maybe that's a question that, or do you have to get it redone? Oh God, that's gotta hurt. Or maybe you just get the scar tissue and it's kind of like you got your own built in. Once it heals, if it heals.
Yeah. Hopefully it heals.
So yeah, I all types of people, it was cool. It was cool. The guy that did it, and if I could think of his name, I'd give him a shout out. I would look it up, but I know what happens when I'm not on airplane mode, and everybody else don't want to sound like.
We got something going on with it. Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah, me either. Well, you know what? I will actually give him a shout out on Patreon when we do that, because he did a hell of a job and a hell of a nice guy. Yeah.
Well, we got we'll be going right after this show.
Okay.
We will be doing a members only YouTube show.
Okay.
And then we will be doing a Patreon show.
Okay.
So.
And if I look like I'm just hearing it, I am.
Yeah. So we got 3 shows for just one day. On a side note, we are up to episode number 10 on all of our platforms. I'm only 4 away, and we will have all of them up.
And I saw what you did, what you were talking about as I was driving to Florida. I went to iHeart, wink, wink, Spotify, all of those that I have. And I noticed when it was loading that it's like, all right, newest episode. I was like, no, no, that's not the newest, and it popped up with, I think, the last one that we did, and then it started counting down or something. So
and we should be, I'm not 100%, but we're really, really close to being on Apple. Yeah. I finally got an Apple account.
We're going to be on the new iPhone. What is it? The 16 that they
The 16's out now, so we should make it by the 17th.
No. It's not out yet.
Well, you can pre-order.
You can pre-order.
Actually, today.
Is the pre-order?
No, today people were getting theirs.
Oh, okay. Well,
Friday,
if you pre-ordered,
yeah.
It might come preloaded with Timeout with Rick and Mike.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see, you gotta see what I'm doing here. You gotta go with it. And this might help sell the phone. Hey, Apple, we're watching.
Yeah.
And with the new processor and all the great cameras and all this other shit.
Or we start selling our own flip phone, and we automatically put it on there.
No, prepaid maybe.
Yes,
we'll talk. But yeah, Apple. Here's the new iPhone 16. Plus Max,
if that thing keeps moving,
87 and sunny. If the new iPhone, Plus Max, whatever, preloaded with all new episodes of Time Out with Rick and Mike Uncensored, and a free, they give you 6 months of some shit.
All right, yeah.
So yeah, free
Patreon,
and maybe a free YouTube subscription.
Not both of them. You gotta pay for one.
You know how much that phone is?
Yeah, but
come on now.
What are they giving us?
No. We're not Apple.
Oh, okay.
And so Apple would be paying us.
Okay.
Now they might not pay us the standard fee
we'll give them a little bit
of what we're charging, but we'll bundle. Hey, we can bundle.
They won't pay that $2.99.
Well, I mean, let's see if they're going to sell. I don't know, upwards around 5 million phones.
They gonna try to Jew us down?
No offense to anybody in Florida, because you would, man. I know the ones that ain't fighting in Israel right now. They're in Florida.
But
yeah, I mean, if you figure that they sell that, that an iPad, I mean.
Good point. I like this.
Apple TV, you just scroll on over. We'll have a little, icon that'll look like this.
Yes.
So on your Apple TV, you go straight to it. Channels, Time Out with Rick and Mike. Hell yeah, I want to watch that. 6 months for free. They might throw that into the price of the phone, which is what, $1,200 or $1,500.
I like this.
So
you look at you being all marketing and.
I'm not just a pretty face.
You've been talking to MySpace Tom, ain't you?
No. I met a dude in Florida that was like, what was the hell was his name?
Jim Bob or
Homeless Bobby, I believe.
Homeless Bobby.
Yeah. Turned out he wasn't homeless, but I mean, he was missing a hell of a chance. I mean, well, I don't want to say it like that. He lived. Well, he had the appearance. He was just wearing a pair of shorts. And walking around. I mean, he had some flip-flops on or something.
With the old Milwaukee or?
No. I want to say it was, you know what, I couldn't tell because he actually had it in a cup.
Oh, look at him go.
Yeah. And, it was a special, it was happy hour or whatever, and, beer was like $1, and it was hotter than a son of a bitch down there, man. We stayed on the ocean, not on the ocean, but we were like half a block or whatever. Like it was on the other side of the street. there was a restaurant on the ocean. We ate there like the last night, the full day that we were there. That's the closest to the ocean that I got. I was like, I'm good.
What yeah, I sent you the text for Hamburger Mary's and
Yeah. It's closed.
and I didn't even know it was
It was closed permanently because I looked it up. We were in Ybor City.
It was a chain, so there's one in Vegas, but that's the drag show that I had went to.
You rat bastard.
Yeah, that's what I was like. But they got some good
Man, hell no, not man. If I'd have walked in there and seen that shit, I would have. Oh,
they got a sloppy Mary.
as soon as I would have got back, I would have came by and kicked your ass.
They got a sloppy Mary instead of a sloppy Joe.
Is it?
That shit was good.
I bet it was. Was she bleeding?
I don't know. I went to the Bucks game and I passed out, and they wheeled me up into the room, and I slept for a few hours, and then I woke up, and we went to Ybor and hung out, and we ended up there.
Where, when you went to the Bucks game, because I actually my wife got me, a pass to behind the scenes, all that shit. It was awesome. It was awesome. So where did you sit at at the game? Just out of curiosity.
So I don't remember where. We were not in the sun. These were I went with somebody. I didn't buy the tickets.
No, absolutely. No, yeah.
Because
if you did, you'd still been in the parking lot going, I can hear it from here. Turn it on the radio.
We were on the top with the little overhang, and it was like 4 steps back. We were inside. And it was a straight shot when you opened the door. There was the Miller Lite lady.
So you were on the Buck side.
Yeah.
All right, and you were in the gray seats.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
All right, because they're 2 inches. Fun fact: those are 2 inches wider than if you go down to the red seats, and they're also they also have cushions.
Well, this one was the thing that got me was the Miller Lite cooler, because as soon as you opened the door, it was like the light shined on it, and it had the temperature on the top, 34 degrees, so it was like right on the verge of.
And you'd have paid $20, and been like, I'm good.
And you could get 2, so we would grab 2.
They had that fucking rule where you had to.
And it's
you can only. I'm getting one for like 3 people. No, you're not.
And it's the cans with the big mouth. So by the time you get out there,
one's gone.
You're on the other one. I don't remember. The game was over. Pittsburgh beat us. I remember them coming by to pick me and Larry up. And once
the cable guy.
No, not a cable guy. But yeah, once I got in the car, I don't remember nothing.
Yeah, well, that's probably good.
I remember waking up and be like, we just took the luggage rack and wheeled you from the parking lot inside the room. But anyway, we ended up at Hamburger Mary's in Ybor City.
Okay, yeah, well, that place is permanently closed, and I'm glad, not that they closed. I'm not glad of that, but I'm glad I didn't, walked in and been RuPaul's Drag Race or something like that, and I've been like, oh, wait, no, I'm not, this can't be the right place, is it? Hey, text Ricky and find out where in the hell I'm at.
As soon as I wrote you, and you're like, okay, I'll check it out, and I was like, oh, he's going to go check it out. I wasn't going to say nothing else to you. That's when you wrote and said
dickhead.
It. Said it was closed. I was like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I saw like it was permanently closed, and then it had like a couple of reviews of how great the food was, and I was like, damn. I did not deep dive into that to find out about it.
And I didn't know it was I pulled it up to read why it closed, and then I noticed they're in Dallas and Vegas.
So why'd they close?
That one was like instant. They never.
Somebody put their dick in my mashed potatoes.
They never recouped from.
Oh, COVID.
COVID.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that took out a lot.
And then they got unfortunately they got the health inspector sort of hit them up a little hard.
Nobody wearing hairnets.
So they actually got closed down for a week to clean this damn kitchen up.
Oh, wow.
From all the roaches. And
wow.
So the guy that had it said that they there was no way they were going to recoup from this. Their image was shot. So
But they still have locations open. Did they sell the name? Maybe
It's a franchise you buy. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't know.
okay, all
So
right.
theirs got closed, and they're like, so the news article I read was on a Monday, and they were closing on the Tuesday. So come out Tuesday for the last night. So it was like an instant.
Wow. Did you go?
We're done. I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I did not make
You
it.
probably would have got late runner up.
Oh yeah,
Asshole.
I know it.
Yeah, huh? Asshole.
So anyway, we what else we got? We got we got. I don't know how much we want to dive into P Diddy.
Actually, I
Is that
I
gonna
have
be
a little
yours?
bit of an update. No, just shit. I wrote down to talk about. That he got arrested.
Whoa.
Shut up. You knew that. But no, breaking news. He is.
I don't have a
No, it's
breaking
fine.
news.
It's fine.
Damn it.
He's on suicide watch now.
Yeah. So that's what I
I
heard.
hope he doesn't Epstein himself,
Oh yeah.
because apparently, it wasn't.
I bet you them cameras won't be working.
Oh no,
In
no,
the-
they was all working at his house during them parties.
Well, if people,
I don't know if that's slick enough for you.
if people go to go check out our Patreon,
Oh yeah,
we
we deep dive in it a little bit, I believe. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna deep dive into it, and we have we got a sponsor.
For Patreon or
Yeah.
okay.
So I got a little bit here.
Okay.
We can only show. I can't play the whole thing.
Oh yeah, thanks to our new privacy
Yeah,
laws or
but-
whatever.
But
It sucks that when it doesn't suck, but it's definitely a change. From having to be careful.
yeah, and I don't know how careful we have to be. I just don't.
I
take a
don't.
chance.
Yeah, exactly. It was like y'all can say everything.
But like we were monetized for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
What?
and we're trying to get it back, but
So this we got a sponsor, and it'll be on Patreon. But I was able to pull at least the first part of it.
Are you looking to have a freak off, get your freak on, or just get freaky? Then we have what you need. Introducing the new budget-friendly, all-organic Diddy oil. Yes, you heard correctly. Diddy oil.
okay.
So we got some Diddy oil.
Yeah,
Diddy oil.
Yeah, that's pretty slick right there.
I think they're trying
Are
to sell
you
it
looking
quick.
to have a freak off, get your freak on, or just get freaky? Then we have what you need. Introducing the new budget-friendly, all-organic Diddy oil. Yes, you heard correctly. Diddy oil.
The Diddy oil,
Yeah. Help you out of a.
because he seems to be all up in that oil.
Yeah, well, and some other things that I will share on.
Yeah. I got a few pictures too. I wasn't there. I mean, I didn't go.
All right,
I didn't.
I was about to say.
I didn't go to the freak out.
wake up and be like, I don't. Where did we go?
Yeah, I didn't go to the freak out. I didn't.
I didn't get a ticket or an invite, but probably better off.
I mean,
No, I don't.
No?
Only from what I've read.
Could you imagine the money he could have made on OnlyFans?
Let's see. Well,
He could have gave up that whole
I
singing
don't-
career.
I don't understand.
He didn't need that singing
or
career.
I don't know exactly how much of a he's going to be spending in legal fees, but there was once upon a time that
them
he
lawyers
was
are gonna,
making a lot of money and he didn't need an OnlyFans. But we'll again deep dive into that
and-
later.
Well, them lawyers are going to milk it. Well, not milk that, but yeah.
Maybe that's what the oil.
So, what do we have? We have. Well, do we got Mike's? What's on Mike's mind?
I thought we called it something else.
What's Mike thinking?
Yeah, we got that.
Well, we got a sponsor, like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
We did. We had a returning sponsor.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
the old Golden Lotus.
My watch is telling me that I just need to move about another 38 minutes to close this ring. I'm about to take this sumbitch off and throw it.
So yeah, we have the we got the old Golden Lotus.
Okay.
So it sounds like they're doing pretty good.
All right, cool.
And then we're gonna go on into what's Mike thinking.
All right.
I mean, if I knew where all this stuff was.
That's the same computer.
Yeah, you know, it's that whole labeling stuff.
God. All right.
Hello, my friends. It's Amar, owner and president of the Golden Lotus. We have had so much success. We are excited to announce we are now adding Daddy's Brothers Pizza, subs, sandwich, salad, hamburger, and taco stand to our location. Also, we have added 12 more scratch off games and vapes. We have a whole new vape line straight from Alibaba. You want caps? We have them flat built. Every major sports team. And starting this week, buy 2 caps and order item from Daddy's Brother and get a free sample of our Punjabi Sikh. Also, I am always available, so feel free to ask me to stock whatever you want me to. Mention Rick and Mike and get free promo basket, which includes Harabara kebab, vegetable samosa, a used pro vape, and a 6-pack of Bisleri water.
Yes.
A used vape?
Well, I mean, not giving out new ones.
Well, I know, but I mean, is it like, I mean, they're numbered, right? Or are they numbered with like how many?
Well, I've seen some places that make you buy insurance on them.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to try it right now, and if it doesn't work, well then, just sit it over here, and we'll give you another one.
Yeah, all right, but no, what I meant was
serious.
like,
It's $3. They will like, hey, give me the strawberry watermelon. And they're like, you gonna buy the insurance? Like,
oh fuck, I know what you're talking about.
and they're like, how does it work? And they're like, oh, well, you got to open it and try it right now. You can't walk out the store with it. So they're like, nope. Okay, give me another one.
yeah, don't worry, it's covered with the insurance.
Yep. So I'm thinking maybe that's what you're getting in your basket.
The insurance, or just
The one that doesn't work.
oh. Thanks. Something I can throw away.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, they didn't want to throw it away. Like,
you might have to.
dumpster's kind of full.
You might have to work on it, but I mean,
ain't nothing like tearing down a damn vape and trying to rebuild it.
And I don't know what the. I don't know.
I don't know. They don't. You know what? They don't have a vape garage.
What kind of food is that?
A vape garage.
Vape garage.
We don't need a real big workshop. We might be able to turn this half of the table into.
Hey.
Yeah, and then we could have this old vape.
This old vape.
Like this old car or whatever, where today we're tearing down a 19, or actually today we're tearing down a 2023.
See, I
You
want you
could have
to
just said shut up. I would have done it.
No, it just turned out to be too good. But I thought I hit the mute button as it was going to start, and it did not.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not hit the mute button.
Okay. All right.
So back to this old vape because I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, we could, rebuild. We could rebuild vapes, like if you, because I've seen vapes with.
I know where we can get some.
Friggin' Bluetooth and Wi-Fi hotspots and all this other shit.
Have you seen the new ones?
I don't.
That you receive phone calls on. Like, literally.
So basically, you smoke a cell phone.
Yeah, my son has one, so he actually showed it to me. So yeah,
actually, is it prepaid or is it you get a plan with it?
You Bluetooth it to your phone.
Ah.
All you do is carry it. So when your phone's ringing, it's actually ringing on here. You get the same little green and red buttons you push.
Oh, okay, so I mean, if you don't want to put the vape down and answer the phone, you can just.
You're like,
yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah. It sounds like every Cheech and Chong movie. You know what I mean? Like. And for those of you that don't know, you can really go back and watch them. They're pretty funny.
I don't think that's what. I whatever that guy, Amar.
Yeah, so Omar.
I don't know. All I know is we got his $17.99.
Yeah, well, you know what? And all the vape
And
flavors
he's
he
got Daddy's Brothers pizza.
I actually went into an establishment, and every once in a while, like if they're, man, I don't know if they do like a sale, or something, but they'll let you just try shit, and be like, hey, you want to try this? What's it do? Or what is it? They're like, I don't know. Try it. And if,
and you're always like, okay.
yeah, like, hell, I don't live that far from here. And they're like, yeah, and if you like it, or, you're still awake in an hour, come back, you know what I mean? And they're only like $4. And I'm like, all right, fuck, all right, I'll try anything once, twice if it don't kill me, and 3 times if I like it, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Be careful with that expression.
Well, congratulations to Omar with Daddy's Brothers Pizza, hamburger subs, taco
Salads.
salad.
Yeah, I wonder if that's all going to be in the same little, how they have like the.
Maybe so.
Because they've got to have the place to put the cooler for. Oh, wait, it's not in here? Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I've got a cooler on the way. Already ordered it. Like, I just walked in here. Yeah, well, somebody else wanted something.
Yeah.
Now we got bracelets in the cooler. Why? Why is it in the cooler?
The store gets smaller.
Yeah, they're going to have to add on. That's like the world's smallest fucking Buc-ee's, you know what I mean? Like, you can walk in there and literally everything that Buc-ee's has, they've got it.
I went to the Golden Lotus, I think, and I seen this stand. It's always been in the one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there the next week, and it was in another spot. And then I stopped in there yesterday, and it's in another spot. I made the comment. It's just like Walmart. Y'all going to keep moving this thing.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, we want to make sure that, if you just want to get beer, first you're going to walk past all this shit.
Yep.
Yeah, and next thing you know, they don't have buggies. I mean, so you got to be that bastard that's carrying everything up there, setting it down, going, hold on. And going back. And I'm pretty sure I'm the reason that they put those little fucking baskets at some of those convenience stores because.
And then you got to tell Jim to get the hell off the damn counter and quit scratching your scratch offs while you're right here.
There's a table over here.
He's like,
they've actually got like a booth from McDonald's or whatever. So you can sit down and do your scratchers because...
And you can check it.
Yeah, and you can check it right there.
But yeah.
I don't think they've got the reader yet, but that's a hell of an idea.
They do.
That would save them trouble of having to,
It's right there on the table now.
Really?
Literally, yeah. It's right there on the table. So Julio doesn't have to stand there and scratch his damn scratch off and go, here, check this real fast.
Yeah. Have you ever been like running late to anything and you go in there and there's like some motherfucker buying $9,000 worth of lottery tickets? Let me get 2
and then they
12s.
Go, how much do I got there right now?
Yeah, how much is left? How much?
And they're like, you got $102.
Okay,
so I got 98 more. Okay, so give me a number, and it's,
Yeah, and you're like, fuck, I'm going to have to call in.
Well, and I won't go into all the details, but, I do this thing because I thought it would have been great content to DoorDash, and it has not worked out like I thought it would.
Yeah, we need to get into that because I think...
But I went last night thinking, okay, maybe a Thursday night, see if I get a good story. I did not. But if there wasn't somebody behind me, I would have videoed. I don't think I'm allowed to, but I probably would have.
You can have a dash cam.
But no, I had to do a Walgreens shopping for a deodorant.
Oh yeah, okay.
But there was a lady in front of me, and I'm like, let's go. And she rung up all of her, she went grocery shopping at who the hell grocery shops at Walgreens?
Same people that do it at Dollar General with the buggy full of shit.
She gets all this stuff done, and they're like, I know the exact amount, $72.98. She's like, okay, and then she goes digging through her purse, and out comes the big old thick checkbook. I'm
wow.
Like, are you shitting me? And she's like, how much was that again? And they're like, well, you do have $9.90
in Walgreens.
And they're like, okay, well, go ahead and take that off. And then, she's doing the whole flipping through, and now she's gonna go ahead and balance out her checkbook first.
Yeah, to make sure.
Then go back and write the check. So it's the first time I've seen a check getting wrote.
In a while.
But it was the same thing. She wrote that she went through all that trouble to write the check so the lady could go, boom, here you go, you can have it back now.
Yeah.
I seriously wanted to first ask her,
You wanted to thump her in the head, didn't
where
you?
the hell is your debit card?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't like using that.
And then for me to go up there and be like, this is a DoorDash order, and they're like, that's all you got?
Yes.
Yes, that's all I got.
And I'm paying with cash.
And I'm ready to go.
You know, damn it. And you could have been like, let me grab him real quick. He only has one item.
And then I went and delivered it, and the dude come to the door, and he's like, man, this deodorant cost me $13.50.
I got $6.
You do realize that Walgreens is like 2 miles up the road. 3 minutes ago, I just bought this.
That's funny that you bring that up because we were at a bar, and it starts raining, and in Florida it always rains, right? Somewhere it's raining. You can see it coming. It'll only rain for like 15 minutes. Called an Uber because it was fucking pouring, right? So by the time the Uber got there, it quit raining. But now we're kind of in this, right? So we it's like we need to go to Walgreens, So actually we wanted to go back to the hotel. It was like, damn, we got to stop at Walgreens. Hey, is there any way that we can get you to, take us to Walgreens and then you wait and then we, you come back and you take us to the hotel, or, how to do that. And instead of doing 2 transactions, he was like, yeah, just tip me, you can add a tip. Oh, cool. Because we were trying to sit, my wife's over there like Cash App, Venmo. I'm sitting there like, I don't have any cash on me. I don't know how any of this works.
You had the business Cash App.
Yeah, I do. It's same balance. So,
okay.
So yeah, I don't even pull that out. It's like the gold card or whatever. Nope. I flash that, and people are like, oh, he's got money. No, I don't. But all right, so the 2-story Walgreens that we went into with the escalator that wasn't working, and everything that we need is on the top floor. So it's like, all right, you get this, because we got this dude that I don't want to say he was blind, but he did have a handicap parking thing, and didn't mind waiting on us, and was listening to heavy metal, but I mean he did not look like a metal dude, right? So so we get back in the we get back in it after we bought, I don't remember what the hell it was that we even went in there for. Oh, socks. You ever forget to pack socks? I did. Yeah. So, I bought socks. And turns out I didn't need them because, well, it's Florida and it rains.
Who wears shoes in Florida?
Right. Everybody's got, flip-flops or slides or,
or nothing.
Yeah. There was a lot of that.
They got them Circle K feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those bottom, those black feet.
Yeah.
That never wash off.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And I mean, hell, they actually help with grip, I think, because I saw somebody take off running, and I was like, damn, that's probably got to hurt. But no, I think they might have been the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was packed on. But yeah, he took us back, and so yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, all right, let's get into. Let's go ahead and do your thing. Yeah.
Your mic in the kitchen got the pizza burning up. All the smoking heavy, thinking he's a pizza chef. Crust turns a charcoal.
What have you been doing?
I haven't paid for it.
What have you been doing?
Right?
You paid for the intro? But, this goes long, and you don't, this is one of the things Mike's singing. What the hell?
It's $3.99 for this song.
I mean, then we can make a best of, you know what I mean? We'll make a fucking mixtape. You know, like we can do that and sell it in the damn merch store.
I like that.
Yeah, see, you know,
like
ringtones.
that.
We could do ringtones. You know, the fucking the possibilities are endless.
Or endless.
Yes, endless. We could have so much merch. You know, if we just fucked around and put our mind to it, we could, you know, call up. I'm not gonna say it, but we could call up them people.
Them people.
Yeah, and get them, you know, hey, put the Nikes down, start running this. You know, we don't.
I don't
need,
care if it's a school night.
just, you know, like 500. You know, I mean, what is that gonna take you? Like, you know, an hour? You know, so let's get into that. All right, so okay.
Oh, not that one. That one.
I can tell he's out of practice.
Yes.
All right, so on my trip, you know, I went to Florida, right? All right, and as luck would have it,
Luck.
yeah, luck. I got pulled over.
I heard about that.
Yeah, for speeding.
No.
Yeah, me. I know, right? Of all people.
In the Zuzu?
Yeah. You know, the one that, you know, as long as you change that other spark plug, you know, it'll run.
Yeah.
You know, up a hill. You know, but it's perfect in Florida because it's flat.
Yeah.
So I'm behind. You know what? No, fuck it. Let me. I got pulled over. All right, for speeding.
What state?
South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So you ain't even made it out of the state.
Nah, just had made it 26.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And for those of y'all that don't know, 20 fucking minutes down the street. Jump out. Yeah. So I got pulled over, for speeding, and I thought it was like, you know, okay, dude's gonna come up and be like, hey man, slow down, you know, and walk off. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what was in my mind.
Did he have one of the big hats on?
No, it was a helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like fucking Chips.
You got stopped by Chip. What was his name?
Chip. It doesn't matter. I'm adding them to the list of law enforcement that I'm not calling.
Damn Chip.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let me give you a little explanation as to what led up to that.
Well, you shouldn't have been speeding.
All right.
Just saying.
All right. You know what the speed limit was?
70.
Okay. You know how fast I was going?
Over 70.
Yeah. You want to take a gander or a guess at
From what I understand, 72.
No, it was 74.
Okay. I thought it was 2. Okay,
No,
so
it was
4.
74. I had been following this cop.
Oh, he got you. He set you up.
This bastard.
That was a short
bastard.
That was a short con.
That bastard. And it's happened to me before, you know, in Kentucky. But
come on.
That just ended up with me getting cussed out, and him leaving. And I was like, okay, whatever. But no, this motherfucker actually let me get like to, you know how like somebody's in the passenger seat of your car, you know, so you're all are sitting next to each other, okay? That was at the point where he flipped the blue lights. He didn't see my tag. He didn't. Nope. Just flipped him. I was like, no, he's playing. Fuck. No, he's not. Okay. All right. Okay. Because I looked at my fucking speedometer before,
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, it might not be dead on accurate. I mean, yeah, we're country, but I knew it had to be close.
Well,
yeah.
that when you get 3 different size tires on it, it throws that bitch off.
Yeah, Kentucky, they actually told me about that.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, you know what, your tires are not the right. These are the tires that came on it when you got it.
Yeah.
Or these are tires that came from the factory, and I'm sitting there like, really, dude? This fucking truck's like 20 years old. No. But yeah, so he pulls me over, and I stopped. And had it not been for my wife,
Imagine the content if you didn't stop, though. We would take this podcast to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it'd be like Suge Knight, you know, collect call, because I'd be in jail. Which is, if it hadn't been for my wife, which is where I would have ended up also. That, or I would have ended up with $19,000 worth of tickets because fuck him. And I was going 4 over. I was following him. All right. I wasn't like on his ass. There were 5 or 6 car lengths because you're supposed to have 1 car length for every 10 miles an hour that you're going. I took driver's ed, damn it. So
She'd have just followed the rules.
all right. All right, I'll bite. But let me riddle me this, Batman. Where the fuck was he going over the speed limit? Which is questions that I had that I would have asked had my wife not just been so fucking compliant because I was going to be non-compliant.
That's why they're cops.
No, it's not.
So they can do that.
Well, he, when he said license, I was on, because, I idle at like 65, right? I was automatically at 100, like right then.
You was going to be like Tyreek Hill.
I was about to lose my mind. Yeah. And he asked for my license, and I'm like, so we're doing this, huh? Okay. All right. And my wife's like, no, you give me the look like you hand license over now. And I'm like, all right, okay. Give him my license, and she hands the registration, and he's like, I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm fuming in the car. Like, I'm not better than anybody by any stretch of the imagination. But I know 10 or less doesn't go on your insurance. I'll pass a cop doing 10 or less because if you want to pace traffic at the speed limit, that's your prerogative. However, it pisses me off to no end when you do that because everybody's scared to pass a cop. I'm not anymore. I used to be that guy. I ain't got no tag. Damn, I don't know if my license is still any good. I ain't got a registration.
I ain't had insurance in 3 months.
Yeah, I ain't had shit longer than that. This is South Carolina. They won't take your tag, or they didn't used to. Now they might. But
I had my truck out there for 3 years with no insurance.
Right. No problem. You keep on driving. But he comes back and he's like, here's your,
Here's your ticket.
Yeah, here's your, I'm just going to give you a warning for speeding. I'm over there ready to just, like, thanks, and then he said, yeah, and, this tag didn't come back to, it's not registered to this car. And I was like, I handed you the registration. It clearly has this license plate on this car. Yeah, well, it doesn't have the whole VIN. I don't give a flying damn if it does or not. This is issued from South Carolina. You need to take that up with your motherfucking office. That's not my problem. He gave me a warning for that too.
Oh, that was nice of him.
He
sounded like a nice guy.
Man, I hope you know what? You're right. He was just doing his job, trying to keep everybody safe.
That's it.
Yeah, he didn't pull over the bastard that was in front of him running 90.
Well, he didn't pass him.
He was already in front of him. And I'd been following this prick for like 10 miles. No problem. And then he starts going up a hill, and he's like, I pull, a lot of people over. I bet you do. You motherfucker. Anyway, all right, so
So what'd you get the ticket for?
speeding and
But just warnings.
yeah, they were just warnings.
Well, he was a nice guy then.
I would have went to court and choked him in front of the damn judge. And I don't like to sound like that to all our people listening because I'm not anti-law or anything like that. I get it. But, come to fuck on. You ain't got nothing else to do?
Well,
You see me going, you're like, oh, yeah, he's going to be a good $300-$400 ticket.
maybe he didn't like being on the motorcycle.
That's not my fault. I didn't have shit to do with that.
but
I
they're
pay
like,
my taxes.
Officer Willis, we don't have no cars left. You get the bike.
Yeah, all right. Well, he's lucky it wasn't a bicycle. You know what I mean? Like, it was a nice bike.
Did you give him props on a nice bike?
I didn't have to.
If you would have gave him props, he probably just would have been like, I ain't doing nothing with this. Appreciate it. fist bump, you'd have been gone.
No.
See, there's a way to work things.
Yeah, there is. And my wife being in the car was the best way that could have worked. Because I'm telling you, though I know me, and my smart ass mouth I would have ended up, like I said, $20,000 worth of tickets because he'd have wrote me one for every cuss word I had, and I would have called him everything that I could think of because I was just not feeling it. Like, come on, man, really? I don't have no lights out. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't riding your bumper.
Yeah.
I'm not driving reckless. I'm doing 4 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I end up just ranting and raving about that all fucking segment. So I actually happened to be in Florida when, I don't know if you heard or not, but apparently somebody tried to assassinate Trump again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going up 95. I mean, I wasn't anywhere around, I don't think, but I didn't even know about it until, like, I don't know, I got home, or maybe I got an alert on my phone or something when we stopped for gas, but yeah, I was unaware of that, but they're really trying to get his ass.
Yeah, it's hard to even. What do you even say now? I mean,
All right. So from what I gathered, dude lived in Hawaii. All right, that's not I'm gonna take my fishing boat to Florida.
well, he's from North Carolina.
Yeah, where he had barricaded himself in because he ran from a traffic stop, and he got charged with like having weapons of mass destruction or something because he had a blasting cap and
if you just look at him,
oh, he definitely looks like it. But he was willing to, like, I'm willing to fight and die for Ukraine, dude. That's your prerogative.
yeah.
That's what you.
Did you see the video that he did?
He wrote a book.
Did you see the video when they were interviewing him?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one you have to watch. Is it because it's literally like he's being held hostage?
Really?
Yeah, he's got his blue hair and his blonde hair, and yeah, it's you have to watch that one.
Yeah, but his book's on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Not giving it any props or anything, but yeah, he wrote a book, and in there he
I'm gonna write a book.
yeah, man, we could.
Let's write a book.
We could turn all this into a
Yes.
book on tape.
I like
And we don't have to write shit. All we do is just like, get a narrator. And now Rick's about to do, or something like that.
it. Wonder what Morgan Freeman's charging.
You know what? James Earl Jones, he recently passed away.
He's not gonna be able to do it.
No. Listen, he signed over rights to his voice to AI.
Well,
That his voice could live on and people could hear, Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we can. Well, I mean, you could probably find out how much that would cost to turn all that shit into.
So it's the AI. Okay, I was thinking for a second. I don't want him doing it.
No. He's
probably nasty by now.
I don't know about all that.
It's been a little while.
Yeah,
I'm not sure when you
all right.
start falling apart.
Me either, but they put him in a. He's probably in a nicer casket, not the kind that we'd end up in, like the pine box. But yeah, all right. So they tried to get Trump again. I think the elections in, I don't know, like less than 2 months
Yeah.
So I don't know how many more times they're gonna try.
He is determined. Because me, to be honest, I would be like, okay, you know what? Screw this shit. I'm out. I'm done.
Well, I think now it's just more like it's about the principle that you trying to shoot me
But-
again?
But literally, after the first time, I've been like, you know what? Y'all can have this shit. I'm not.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of risk that you got to take. I will.
Props to him to even stand up on the first one and like fight.
Yeah, he did.
I'd have been crying like a bitch.
Me too. Like help. Yeah,
and like, listen, y'all cover my face up so nobody can see me crying.
Get the midget out from in front of me. Get somebody with some height. Damn it. I mean, they're trying really hard, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna shoot me in the dick.
So the man's got more balls.
Yeah, the biggest church bells.
Yeah.
But it was funny because Kamala, right, did an interview with, I want to say it was Oprah or something I saw, but I didn't read it. But I got the, I just catch the title or whatever, or the quote. So she said, if somebody breaks into my house, they're getting shot.
Ah.
All right. Now, they want to change gun laws and make this and make that. And here's my thing on that. Here's my 2 cents on all that. The people with the guns, out on the street and shit, they're not going and going, hey, I'd like to purchase this. Like the dude from Hawaii that he had a AK-47. Guess what? It was missing serial numbers. Do you think he went into fucking Cabela's and bought that? Nope. He found that from some SA, not the kind you're right, on the street or something like that. To you know what I mean? So the people, the people that have the guns, they're not abiding by that law or those laws anyway. They don't care.
No.
Pass whatever gun law you want. They're going to get one if they want it.
Yeah, they passed the cocaine law too, and
Yeah, I mean, it is still illegal to have drugs. However,
how's that working out?
Yeah, not so good. Now that now they're legalizing shit because it's like, you know what, we could tax this and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn, why didn't we think of that before?
Let's flip it the other way on.
Yeah, Florida's probably doing real good right now because there is a friggin' dispensary on every damn corner.
Yep.
I saw one that was next to a laundromat. A laundromat and like 2 or 3 other businesses, like a check cashing place.
Perfect.
A title loan spot.
Yep, and you gotta have a pawn shop somewhere.
Pawn shop, yeah, there was a fucking pawn shop there, and then on the end was and this one was like no prescription card needed, and I'm like, now they're just they're just going too far.
Yeah, I'll open one of those.
And the last thing that I've got is, have you ever stayed in an Airbnb?
No.
Okay. All right. Let me set the stage for you. All right, because our first night.
Do we need some music going?
No.
Oh, I thought we was getting romantic.
No.
Okay.
Our first night down, we're staying in Tampa, right? In Tampa, not like off in the
Pinellas
outskirts.
Park. It's still Tampa. No, it ain't.
Yeah. No. We're staying in Tampa. All right. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop and get some beer before we get there. Just in case, because I like to drink beer.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I brought any with me or not. So I was like, fuck it, I'll stop and get some beer. So we go to the gas station. I'm sure you're familiar with Wawa.
Oh yeah.
They're all over Florida. The first thing that got my wife's spidey senses tingling was the cop with the machine gun, wearing the bulletproof vest and everything.
Nice.
Just there. I mean, like, they had a dedicated cop there at night. I don't know.
Well, we have something like that at QT here. He walks around with his bottle of mace, and he'll get your ass.
Yeah, and his rape whistle.
No, you ain't careful.
No, this dude was ready to put one in your ass. Like if you acted wrong. And that was fine, right? Like I get security. I don't have an issue with that. But she's like, oh, I hope the place that we're staying, is not. We're a mile away from it.
Oh, well, that should have told you.
I already knew.
Yeah.
I know what we're up against. You know what I'm saying? I know what we're about to run into. So we turn.
Let me go in first.
Yeah. Well, no. I got to give them credit. The setup was awesome. Like as long as you're in the dark. All right, because you go and you turn here and you turn here, and you really can't see anything, on the side. The light is the only one on, to let you know that that's where you're at. And, you pull up, nice, very nice place. I give them 5 stars. It's a hell of a nice place, yeah. We got DoorDash or whatever.
Now the crack house next door wasn't so
nice. Well, I was getting to that.
Oh, okay.
All right, So I go outside to get our DoorDash order, right? Because I'm like, there's
DoorDash.
there's like shrubs, like they actually did a little landscape, and so I was like, they probably won't be able to see, so I'll just go out here, I'm like, my wife's like, all right, they're gonna be in a pickup truck. Cool. At this time of night, I should be fine. I got my pocket knife.
I'm pulling up my old timer.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna be like, I ain't gonna mess with that bad bastard right there. That son of a bitch right there means business. No,
old Tommy rusted.
Yeah. Like, hold, give me a minute. Damn it. Oh, you'll get tetanus. I will give you tetanus.
See which one of these blades on.
Yeah, right. The one that I can get to. There's like 7 blades on it, and the only one that'll come out is a little short one. You're like, fuck.
With the round the top.
Yeah, the bottle opener. Yeah, you're like, I'll open the shit out of a bottle. But all right. So as I'm standing there waiting, across the street, I see not fireworks or anything, but lights. And I mean,
Coke cans.
no, I don't know exactly what it was. Dude was welding. All right, and I'm like, why not? It's 10 o'clock at night. Why wouldn't you weld?
That's the best time.
I mean, hell yeah! I just got off work, welding. Probably I probably brought this home from work. All right, so we had a great stay there. It was, like I said, the host was awesome. I mean, everything was.
So they stayed with you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They were next door. This was kind of like a garage they renovated into a studio or apartment or whatever. I mean, like I said, it was very nice, very, very well done. The next morning, when loading the car up and everything, you know how like the next morning you can see shit. You're like, okay. And I'm looking around right now. I made the comment about my wife or to my wife about the people that were welding. Now in the daylight, I can see what they're welding. There was a camper that I can only describe as it was in Mad Max. All right. That I don't know if they're trying to fix or if they're trying to cut up. I couldn't tell. And I'm like, it's a one-off. Look at the neighbor's place right next door to him. They got a camper too. Same kind of situation. I don't know if they're building battle bots over there or what the fuck. So we get into the car, and then as we're driving down the street, you just see they had the nicest house on the street, like apparently, and then they were trying to revitalize the fucking neighborhood or whatever because everywhere else looked like a damn trap house.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice in the dark. In the light, no, I probably wouldn't have stayed there. It definitely was very interesting. But yeah. So, just if you're gonna rent an Airbnb in a big city,
check it out.
No.
Check out
No.
Go to Google Maps.
No. Go in the dark. You won't feel near as scared as when you wake up. When you wake up, you'll be like, oh God, I can't believe we stayed here. So yeah, that's Mike's fun tip of the day. But yeah, that's what has been on my mind that I wanted to get off of my mind.
Well, there we have it. Well, I think we just went over, so we are good. We're gonna call this.
Yeah.
We'll call this 28.
Yeah, episode 28.
So don't forget to check out our members.
Hey, that's my bit. Or no, you go ahead and then
Well, no, I was gonna say the very next we're gonna go right into another episode if you're signed up.
Yeah. I don't. He's the. I don't know.
We're gonna go right into it. It's in your new contract.
Oh, awesome. Great. Can't wait to read the old one still that hasn't delivered. But make sure that, you enjoy and share on all your streaming platforms that are free.
All of them but Apple.
With the exception of Apple, because it's not going to be released until the new update. the new update on the where they have all the new stuff.
Yes.
We will be hopefully. I think we're in the beta testing
There we go.
of the new update, but yeah, it should come up like on the home screen with its own icon, so you can
Just pop
Yep,
right
just
up there.
Right there. You just click, boom. And again, we're in talks with Apple to get that 6 month free. Not for you buying. Apple's going to. We really got to work with Apple on that. Yeah.
I'll get hold of Jobs.
Yeah, and maybe get 2 or 3 more, and then we can actually make some money.
I think so.
But yeah, enjoyed it and look forward to the next episode.
Yeah. The tape's coming off. So
Yep. And we're about to get back to uncensored.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't know how much it costs, but
It's like $3.99. I mean, who doesn't have $2 or $3?
you know what we need?
$2 or $3
No, Sarah McLachlan, that song.
in here.
No.
Oh,
in the Arms of the Angels. They always play it when they're getting money, when they want money for something. They show some sad ass picture and everything,
Yeah.
and it just makes you want to donate, like for less of the price of a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so yeah, less. It's still like that now.
You ain't lying.
Less than a cup.
Yeah.
Less than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you go to Starbucks and spend $80 on a latte and I don't even know what the hell they're called. Like they're pastries or something. But
Oh, I thought you were talking about their sizes. Why don't they just name it?
large and larger.
Exactly. Instead of the what is it?
Grande, Fenty, or
Yeah.
shit, I don't know.
And they look at you when you're like,
Yeah, let me get a large coffee. They're like, what?
"What size?"
Yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, y'all don't speak English here.
Well,
Let me get.
Well, I go in there for my daughter every now and then, and I just drink black coffee. So I'm like in a cup of black coffee, and they're like, "Oh, of what?"
Do you want that cold?
No, just a cup of black. Just pour it.
Would you like that cold? Do you?
Yeah, I get asked like 10 questions. I'm like, no.
No.
Just pour it in a cup. Just
They got an app. Just order it online. That way you can just go pick it up, and you don't have to go through all that.
and then the dude's got to get the other one. Like, hey, what do I push on this screen? Like, y'all don't have coffee on there. I mean, you're Starbucks. It doesn't say just coffee.
There's not. You can't see. You can't click the button. It just shows a cup with black liquid in it. All right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
You get to hear the new outro.
Yes, I haven't heard it yet.
Yes.
I can't wait.
It's a dinger.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for listening to our nonsense. All opinions are that of the individual and not that of Podcast Media LLC. Podcast Media is an equal opportunity employer, as long as you are willing to work without pay. Remember to join our members only section on YouTube and also our 100% uncensored on Patreon at Podcast Media. Thanks again. Until next time, remember, brush your teeth and wash that ass.